Hello people, today we are going to cover vitamins, and it is a topic which is considered a mix-up topic by the various medical students because of its inability to retain. But today we will be covering it with various tricks which we can use to memorize all of these vitamins, its classification and its various functions and its deficiency diseases. So if you go through this video at the end until the end, I can guarantee you that you will memorize everything about the vitamins. So first starting is the classification, how you classify the vitamins. So mainly we have vitamins we can classify it as non-B vitamins and the B vitamins. Now the non-B vitamins includes caked, vitamin C, A, K, E, D. So caked, and B vitamins include 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 9 and 12. So these are B vitamins. Every one of these has a name which we will cover in the next slide, but just remember that vitamins that we have are non-B vitamins which are caked, and B vitamins which are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12. Okay, now here you have vitamin C and vitamin B. Now the two extreme vitamins, you can see vitamin B here and C here. So these are your water soluble vitamins, whereas the vitamin A, K, E and D, so these are your fat soluble vitamins. So at the extremes you have water soluble vitamins, and in the middle you have the fat soluble vitamins. Again, the vitamins divided into the non-B and B vitamins. Non-B is your caked, and B vitamins are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 9, 12. Now each of these B vitamins has a separate name. Now don't bang your head. There is a mnemonic, an easy mnemonic for that, to remember the name of each of these vitamins, and that is: then Ronaldo, nicknamed Penaldo, played ball for Chester. You do know the Ronaldo, the star player that is currently playing for Juventus, but he played for Manchester in the start. So you can remember by the mnemonic that then Ronaldo, nicknamed Penaldo, played ball for Chester. So here vitamin B1, so you can remember it by the thiamine then. So that's thiamine. Vitamin 2 is riboflavin. Vitamin B2 is riboflavin. B3 is your niacin. Vitamin B5 is your pantothenic acid. Vitamin B6 is your pyridoxine. Vitamin B7 is your biotin. Vitamin B9 is your folic acid, and vitamin B12 is your cobalamin. So this mnemonic can be used for the names of all of these vitamins. Now we will be covering the functions and then the deficiency of each of these vitamins and a trick to memorize it. Now your easy way to apply it is you will apply this vitamin on our human body. So you will just think about your own body and you will remember all of its function. But here we will be going in a sequence like A, B, C and Dick. Sorry about that, but just remember it that way. We will be starting with A, B, C, then D and E and K. So we'll be going in that direction. First of all, the functions of vitamin A. So you just remember starting from the top. We will start from the top and go down the bottom. So we'll be covering first at the top. You have vitamin A, and what you see you have here. So it is it helps in the growth, not just here, but it helps in the growth of the brain as well as various bodily functions. So vitamin A is essential for growth. Second, you see eyes, so it is essential for vision. Third thing is you can see your nasal epithelium, so it helps in maintenance of normal epithelium, not nasal epithelium, but just it helps you maintain the normal epithelium all over the body. And you will see that once in the deficiency of the vitamin A, the normal epithelium can be maintained, so you get acne vulgaris. So you get acne over the face. So that is your vitamin A. It helps you maintenance of the normal epithelium, and it also helps you in the resistance to the bacterial infection. So that you can remember from the top. So you just remember growth, then you remember vision, then you remember the normal epithelium, and then along with the epithelium you can remember that it is resistant to the bacterial infections. Now what will its deficiency causes? Now its deficiency will cause retardation of the growth, as I have told you, and the degeneration of the myelin. I have told you that it is not just essential for the growth of the body but also for the growth of the mind. So if it is lost, if there is deficiency of vitamin A, it will lead to the degeneration of myelin. Now the vision, I said the vitamin A is essential for vision. So if you don't have vitamin A, you will get diseases of vision. So say for example you will have night blindness, xerophthalmia and keratomalacia. Now we said that it's helpful in the maintenance of normal epithelium. So once you don't have it, you will get acne vulgaris and various skin lesion and other lesions that are associated with the epithelium. The next thing is, since it is essential for the, it is resistant to the bacterial infection. So once you don't have it, so as a result you will get repeated infection. So this all can be remembered from the top of your body. Now moving down, the next vitamin should be vitamin B, but vitamin B, you know, there are lots of B1, 2, 3 and that stuff, so we will be covering that at the end. For now, let's go to the vitamin C. Now vitamin C, now come a little bit down from the vitamin A, and in this central area you will have vitamin C. So below the vitamin A, so now you are in this area, in the central area. What happens that you can see your mouth, so it helps you in the healing of wound, and if you don't have it, you will get scurvy, dental caries. Scurvy is actually bleeding from the gums, so you will have bleeding from the gums, you will have dental caries, hemorrhage of the skin capillaries, delayed wound healing. So you can remember it from the scurvy from the mouth, that if the vitamin C is deficient, you will get scurvy, you will get bleeding from the gums, so it helps you in the maintenance and the healing of the wound. Second thing, you come here, and here you have thyroid gland, here you have thyroid and parathyroid. So parathyroid helps you in the calcium metabolism. So here you can remember that the vitamin C also helps you in the metabolism of the calcium from this region. Then you come a little bit down and you have bone marrow. So here you can remember it, memorize it, that it helps you helps you in the promotion and maturation of the RBCs and WBCs. And once you have a deficiency of it, so you will get the anemia and loss of appetite. So that's about the vitamin C. Now coming to the vitamin D, coming a little bit downward, and you know what D stands for. That starts with the D and ends with a K. So it helps you in the calcification. You know the calcification, and then bone and teeth. So you remember the word D, you remember the place, you know the thing, and it helps you in the calcification of the bone and teeth. You can memorize that. And its deficiency will cause rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. These are the bony disorders. In the rickets, you don't have enough calcium in your bones. As a result, what happens that the organic matter that the bone has, it sort of bends out. So you have those various bended bones, and it is found in the children. Similarly, osteomalacia in adults. So those are your keywords to memorize. Now moving a little bit downward in females. You know the males a little bit upward and female a little bit downward. So vitamin E, so it is necessary for pregnancy. Okay, so you can memorize it from there. And if it is deficient, so what will happen? Abortion and sterility. Okay, let's a brief overview. We started with vitamin A from the top, then we went to the vitamin C, then vitamin D and vitamin E. So that's all of them. Now let's talk about the vitamin K, the next one. Vitamin K helps you. You can go further down and you can see the knee. You come to the knee, and it sort of, if you bend it in this way, so it makes kind of K. And the knee is often injured while playing, you know that. So it helps in the coagulation of the blood. You can remember from K, that is coagulation. So it helps in the coagulation of the blood, and its deficiency will cause delayed coagulation and profuse bleeding on the minute injury. So that's vitamin K. So now we have covered the non-B vitamins. So vitamin A, we started from vitamin A, then vitamin C, then we get to the vitamin D, then vitamin E, and then we move down to the vitamin K. So we have covered all of these. Now let's move to the vitamin B. Now vitamin B, since these are vitamin B1, 2, 3, then 5, 6, 7 and 9 and 12, so we will be covering them again by starting from top and moving down the body. First of all, vitamin B1 is thiamine. Now, it helps in the carbohydrate metabolism, and you can memorize it by that. You know that you have a brain, and brain uses glucose only, and only mainly glucose for its metabolism, and that's carbohydrate. So B1 helps you in the metabolism of the carbohydrates, and it is mainly used as a thiamine pyrophosphate. Now its deficiency, what will its deficiency cause? So your carbohydrate metabolism will be defected, and that will lead to the pyruvate accumulation, which you know that it is an essential step in the production of energy. So that's the pyruvate will accumulate because the carbohydrate metabolism is defective. And the next thing is that the brain will go crazy, and it will cause beriberi or polyneuritis, which causes vomiting, seizures. There will be muscle weakness, loss of muscle functions in legs, and mental confusion. So again, all related to the this area, the brain. Just remember it, memorize it from there. The next thing is riboflavin. Again, coming down a little bit down. Now here you can see the nose. Now you know the nose is connected to various different parts. It's there to the pharynx, then it is connected with the mouth as well, and downward with the larynx and everything. So since the nose is forming various parts, similarly the riboflavin is a part of several different enzyme system. Now this several different enzyme system, once they are defected, what will happen, that you will get lips crack at the corner of the mouth, you will get soreness or cracks of the mouth, and you will get redness of the eyes, again related to this area. So that's your riboflavin, vitamin B2. Next thing is vitamin B3, which is niacin. Niacin helps you helps in good health of it. If you remember it, just start from the here from the front and go behind. So you see, first of all you will have skin, then you will have the esophagus, and then you will posteriorly you can remember that there is a nervous system. Now it helps in the good health of your skin, digestion, and nervous system. And once it is deficient, you will get pellagra, which is diarrhea, which is actually dermatitis, diarrhea, and dementia. So these three systems will be affected. So remember it from here. Now the next one is vitamin B5, which is pantothenic acid. Again, we are coming down. Here you can find your stomach here. So it helps you in the synthesis and metabolism of the protein, carbohydrates, and fat. So everything is just kind of churning down into this in the stomach. So you can memorize it, that it helps you in synthesis and the metabolism of the not synthesis but just in the metabolism of the protein, carbohydrates, and fats, and it helps you in the synthesis of the coenzyme A. Now what will its deficiency cause? First of all, fatigue. Again, if you don't metabolize these stuff, you won't get energy. Next thing is, if you don't have energy, you will have insomnia, you will have depression, irritability, vomiting, stomach pains, burning feet, and upper respiratory infections. So all of these are associated with vitamin B5, the pantothenic acid. Now the next one, vitamin B6, which is pyridoxine. Again, coming a little bit downward where you have intestine. Now it's a coenzyme which is essentially in the metabolism of the amino acid. You know, the amino acids are are absorbed in the intestine. So you can remember it from there, that it is essentially in the coenzyme in the metabolism of the amino acid, and the coenzyme that it is used is that is called as pyridoxine phosphate. Now its deficiency diseases, what will it cause? It will cause the signs of low muscular body, since amino acids are essential part of the muscle. So once the muscles they won't be formed, so as a result you will have signs of low muscular body. Say for example, you have nervousness, you will have irritability, weakness, and difficulty in walking. You will have convulsive seizures in infants and burning feet syndrome. So that's all related to the vitamin B6, that is pyridoxine. Now moving a little bit downward, there is your biotin. Now the biotin, you know, hairs here. Now it strengthens hairs and nail and produce glowing skin and involved in a lot of metabolic processes. So you can all relate it to this area, and I'm not going to explain that. But if this is deficient, you will get thinning of hairs, progressive loss of hairs across the body. So loss of hairs. You will get scaly red rash around the body, but around the body openings. So you can get red rash around the body openings, including the eyes, nose, mouth, and anus. So I hope you kind of understand this. The next thing is vitamin B12, which is cobalamin. Now it helps. Here you can see the bone marrow in somehow here you can remember it in the femur. Now it helps in the hematopoiesis and nucleic acid synthesis, and its deficiency will cause improper hematopoiesis, which will lead to the megaloblastic anemia and pernicious anemia. So you can memorize it a kind of there. So we have done all the vitamin B enzymes. We have started from the top, from the thiamine B1, then we went down to the riboflavin, then the B3, the niacin, then again B5 pantothenic acid, then B6 is pyridoxine, then we went to the B7, which is biotin, then B12, which is cobalamin, and I guess we have left vitamin B9. Okay, sorry for that. Thank you, and do subscribe our channel.